Hello and a very warm welcome as always for everyone joining us here for yet another international contest involving the Germany under-21 side, as this time we travel to Heverlee, the venue, the King Power at Den Dreef Stadium in Belgium, for Germany's fifth group game of these European Under-21 Championship qualifiers. It's been an impressive run so far. We had quite a break away from the action, but once it got back underway, the Germany Under-21s, well, kept the ball rolling quite literally with a big 4-1 win over Moldova. First up, it's time for the national anthems. Germany, first up. Next up, Team Belgium. So the national anthems done and dusted. All that's left to do now is get down to the nitty-gritty and the action, which is just moments away here in Belgium. 19 degrees here in Louvain, and a little bit windy as well. A quick look at the Belgian starting lineup. Two players who know a little bit about German football, Mangala and Bornau. Now currently with Cologne. Orel Mangala, part of VfB Stuttgart. So some familiar faces for some of the Germany side, and it's the same 11 out on the pitch. Same 11 that took on Moldova just a few days ago. Michael Fabri, the man in charge of proceedings here this afternoon. Captains exchanging pleasantries here. But now the man in charge of the under-21 Belgium side, Maya, of course, back in action again. Good performance from him against Moldova. Didn't quite finish the game. Control that central midfield with Echan Geiger either side of him. Mecha and Jacobs out on the wings. Schlotterbeck left back with Leitchen Pieper in central defence. Baku at right back. So Schlotterbeck in a slightly different role. Should make for a very interesting encounter. Both these sides very much the favourites within their group, although Bosnia having played one extra game, Bosnia and Herzegovina to be precise, currently in second. Belgium in third with 4 games played, just like Germany and Moldova. Wales, the 5th team in that group. They've also played 5 games. Germany with 3 wins and just the 1 loss so far. Looking to really solidify their place at the top of Group I. Gala giving away the free kick there. Should definitely be a tougher test than Moldova, that's for sure. Excuse me. Sevilla putting the ball out of play there, the Belgian keeper, of course. Germany playing from left to right here in the first 45. There's a little bit of wind. I'm not too sure it'll affect the play too much. As already mentioned, 19 degrees, so almost perfect football weather. Gala out wide to Amuzu. Hold on to it. Gala again, and Mecha closing him down. And Mecha with a really good game against Moldova, scored from the penalty spot as well. Goal that came at a really good time in the game as well. Especially considering he should have really won his team a penalty just moments before he was actually awarded one. Referee missing a stone cold pen. And football gods shining down on Germany. And just moments later they would have their penalty for a push in the box. Pieper. It was a good debut for him against Moldova. A decent run with the ball there. There's Maya. Forward into the path of Geigo. Does well to ride the first challenge. Mecha can't control it with his first touch, but Germany hang on to possession here. Maya absolutely elated to be back in action, and his teammates happy to have him back as well. Mecha, Baku inside to Geiger, back to Baku again. Good build-up play this from Germany. Was there a push there? Well, Ercan certainly felt something in the back. Still asking the question. Let's have a closer look at it here. Well, quite clearly a push in the back there and right in front of the referee. Not sure how he's missed that one. Can understand the frustration from Ercan. I think pushing the back gets more clear-cut than that. once again, a penalty that should have been not given. Germany's under-21s rather unfortunate in that department in the last game, and now here against Belgium as well. Let's hope it doesn't come back to haunt them. There's Amuzu. Slight misunderstanding there between Amuzu and Openda. Bengala then giving away the free kick. Right under the nose of the referee. He's never going to miss that one. Questions that will be asked, I'm sure, as to why that penalty was not given, or potential penalty anyway. Clearly pushed in the back with both hands. But now doing absolutely nothing really to disguise it, apart from holding his hands up afterwards, which usually is a sign of guilt. Referee very quickly moving to Özcan to get back on his feet and continue. Make a decision that it wasn't a penalty straight away, and peculiar one. Decent ball over the top there for Berisha to hunt down. Berisha breaking the deadlock against Moldova just 10 minutes in. A slightly more cautious start to this game for Stefan Kunz's side. Understandably so, of course. Belgium a bit more of a formidable opponent than Moldova. Working the ball around the pitch nicely here. Is Mecha quickly closed down by not one but two Belgian players. Amuzu does come away with it. Niggle there on Ndai Ishimye. Not the easiest name to pronounce, the number 16 for Belgium. So apologies if it's not quite right. Almost 8 minutes gone. It's been pretty much even Stevens so far. The team with a real chance on goal so far, although Germany should have had a penalty. Svila, Belgian keeper, plays his trade with Benfica and the Portuguese top tier. Looking to carve his way into the first team in the coming months and seasons ahead in Portugal. Sends the ball upfield. So Lemekaris with the ball down the line, Openda does chase. But Leitch there every step of the way with him. Fantastic defending. Just using his upper body strength there to make sure Bender doesn't keep the ball in play. Goes out for a goal kick. Stefan Kuntz will be relatively pleased with what he's seen so far. Another good start from this German side. Haven't shown the Belgians any respect whatsoever. Why should they? Currently top of the table in Group I of these European Championship qualifiers. Leitch offside. Just couldn't time his run there. Didn't look like there was too much missing. Just a little eager to get forward. And you can see just how desperate he is to impress. Fantastic game in my opinion against Moldova. Looking to repeat that here today. That's a bit of a tougher opponent. Lovely play there from Nmecha. Shame, Geiger just taking a little too long to get the ball across the face of goal there. Nmecha looking for the 1-2 there. Geiger deciding to go for a little early cross. Well, not early enough really. Now, more options in the box here for Geiger. Schlotterbeck, of course, has shown that he likes to find the back of the net. Headed goal from him. Last time out, this time it's Leitch. Rises above the rest and is able to meet the ball in the air. Just can't find the target though. Maxime Leitch, the VfL Bochum youngster. His second appearance for the under-21s. Same goes for Amos Pieper. Not exactly the most experienced duo in central defence within this team anyway. Plenty of experience under their belts individually. Just not with the under-21 side so far, but both have performed extremely well so far. Not a bad effort there on the spin, Berisha. Never shy of having a crack-on goal. Berisha, the young striker brought into RB Salzburg to replace Erling Haaland. So, a lot of expectation on his shoulders at club level. Same now. The international setup. Gets back inside. Looking for the shot. Does eventually get one off, and not a bad effort at all there from Ndaishmie. Grill at full stretch. Looking to try and cover his bottom right corner. Decent layoff, just always curling away from goal though. Pieper still going, lovely ball to pick out. Nmecha tries to play it in hard and low. Needed to just put it back a little more than that, and Geiger would have been waiting unmarked. And look at that Ndaishmie shot there just moments ago. Picked up by Leitch. Thought about a long ball forward. So let's keep things closer to home. There's Özcan. Maya. Back to Özcan again, Pieper in space. Maya. Germany knocking the ball around nicely here, just patiently looking for an opening. Schlotterbeck does well under pressure there. The pass from Maya could have done with a little bit more pace. Did invite the pressure there. Belgium looking to close down extremely quickly, pressing very high. Force the turnover inside the Germany half, but so far Germany have been able to deal with that pressure, working the ball out of the back confidently and comfortably. Maya and Schlotterbeck. Geiger makes himself available, now Pieper. Germany's under-21's next qualifying game. On the 9th of October. Early evening kickoff there. Travel to Moldova. To play Moldova for the second time. Ball one back in a good position here for Belgium. Penda looking for a little bit of support. Does eventually arrive in the form of Ndayishmia. Again gets the shot off this time. Unable to test Grill. Send the ball his direction anyway. Nacho with the last touch on the ball there. Belgium throw. Berisha. Just catching the heel of Van Huysden there. More like the toes. Slight stamp there, was going for the ball. Another look at that Belgium opportunity just moments ago. Good block by Leitch there, well positioned. Huysden. Peters out wide. Ball forward. Ooh, Openda brought down. This could be dangerous. He's reaching for his back pocket here. And it will be a red card. Well, 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 that's not what the doctor ordered for Stefan Kuntz and Team Germany. And it is Pieper, I believe, who has been sent off here. Decent ball forward. Openda showing that he possesses bags of pace there. A little too much pace for Pieper to deal with. Let's have another look at it here. It's a wonderfully timed ball, and yeah, well, Pieper with both hands on Openda there. Could argue Openda had a good handful of Pieper's shirt in order to get past the German defender initially. The referee wasting no time in showing the red card, and well, over 70 minutes of football to be played now for Germany with just 10 men as we see Pieper make his way towards the changing room. Tough pill to swallow for him. Tough task ahead now for Germany. Kettelere. Looks like he's gonna go at this one. Nope. Does leave it, and Belgium to rub salt in Germany's wounds and adds it to their red card. Now take the lead as well, and it's that man who's pretty much been at the heart of everything going forward for the Belgium under-21 so far, and Ndayishmia with a, well, it has to be said, wonderful free kick there. Had plenty of pace on it, plenty of bend as well. And clearly unable to get there. Should he have been able to get there, though? It was rather central, perhaps just a little too much pace on it for him. Belgium have their lead. This thing's go from bad to worse for Germany there in just a matter of minutes. Mike Trezor and Daishmie in the 19th minute. On the home side. 1 goal advantage. I presume Schlotterbeck will just slip back into that central defence now. Looks like that's where he's positioned himself. Reich moving out to his left now. A back three for Germany. Mecha goes down, looking towards the referee, asking the question. The whistle never came though. A battle there between him and Delcroix. Mangala, Peters. To spread the ball forward and out wide there. Just unable to find Sailormakers. Long ball over the top. We've seen Belgium do that on more than one occasion already. Heavy challenge there. Jacobs. Sailormakers just a little too aggressive for the referee's liking there, with his studs raised slightly as well. Does well. Clear to Leitch. Well, looks like Leitch is setting up in the middle of that back three. Decent ball forward. Bordenau doing very well there. Tackle he absolutely had to make. Clearance only as far as Jacobs. Jacobs setting up that first goal for Berisha. Game against Moldova just 5 days ago. Very different challenge now for Stefan Kunzen, his side. A goal down, a man down. Looking for a way back into this game. Berisha looking for a free kick on the edge of the penalty area. Felt he was brought down unfairly. Once again, referee waves play on. Pender can't get there. Germany with the throw, looking to get the ball rolling quickly. 23.5 minutes gone. Belgium lead. Set piece breaking the deadlock. Set piece, which was a result of a sending off. Pieper sent down the tunnel by the referee as the last man. And the foul was made once he went down, and once Openda went down, and the whistle was blown. Sadly, you knew it was coming. Once the foul was given, there was only one card that was ever going to come out of the pocket. You could argue that there was a foul on Pieper before he had to make that foul on Openda in the first place. Huysden. Back to Suilar. Back to Van Huysden again. Belgium, of course, now able to play the possession game with that extra player out there, or at least you'd think they would be able to. Jan not on the same page with the referee with regards to that decision there. So you do wonder, how will Stefan Kuntz and Germany approach this game now? Will it be a case of damage control until the later stages and then try and go for an equaliser, or just stick to the same game plan and trust the process? It's a difficult one, isn't it? What would give to be a fly on the wall in that changing room at half-time. Back well. One touch, one trick too many there for Belgium, but Germany unable to get the ball clear here. Another opportunity. Fantastic clearance by Leitch there. Grill did look like he might have gotten a hand to it, but Leitch not willing to take any chances there. He's brought him out. Cologne man. Belgium's captain as well. What's expected from Bernal in the future? He's been tipped as the next Vincent Kompany as regards to his style of play and his abilities as a captain and leader as well. Here he is on the ball now. Spreads it out wide to Van Huysden. Inside to Peters. Layoff to Kettelere. The pass into the path of Mangala there. Puts his boot through it. Easy catch in the end for Grill though. So he was trying to do it. Just curl it with the inside of that left boot, but a little too central in the end. Going to set Ndaishmia his way as well, the goal scorer. He does possess packs of pace. Can be a real handful, he's already proven that here this afternoon. Every ball down the line to Nmecha. Nmecha with an early ball in, looking for Berisha at the near post, and a vital interception there from Bernal. Berisha absolutely ready to take that one on. Unfortunate, and it didn't make it past the Belgian captain. Germany now with a corner. Dead ball situations, perhaps their route back into this game. And another penalty, or not another penalty, this time the penalty given, excuse me. Well, Germany should have had a penalty early into the game. Now Peters has given one to Stefan Kuntz's side. He'll see a yellow card for that as well. Let's have another look at this. Schlotterbeck, and quite clearly holding on to him. Schlotterbeck with some smart offensive play. Well aware of the defender. And his arm wrapped around him, goes down and gets the penalty. So, and Mecha from the spot again was able to find the back of the net against Moldova. What a goal this could be. Germany, a player down, and now with a possible ticket back into this game. Mecha with 3 goals in 9 appearances for the under-21s. Can he make it 4 in 10? And he just about gets it into that bottom corner. Credit to the Belgian keeper there. Sevilla guessing the right corner and very nearly keeping it out. But Mecha with too much power on the shot. Hard and low into that bottom left corner. And Germany back on level terms, back in this game. And that will do their confidence and belief the world of good after a difficult start to this encounter. Well, Sevilla extremely close to keeping that out. And Mecha picked his spot and found it. As his form continues to improve. He's done his reputation absolutely no harm at all. Lucas and Mecha pretty much on the half-hour mark. Brings Germany level. A hopeful ball there. Slightly mishitting it. Germany will have the goal kick. Yaki Mattison, man in charge of this Belgium under-21 team. Won't be too happy, I don't think. With Peters there was a silly penalty to give away. Right in front of the referee as well. Not quite sure what was going through his head, but Germany, I won't care one jot, I can promise you that. So far, you wouldn't be able to tell that Germany have had a player sent off. Baku with the overlap ball chase. I think Geiger was the intended target, but it's getting a little bit stuck in the mud there. The Germany number 6 didn't make the run, and Mecha was hoping he would. Here's another look at that penalty, an equaliser. Doesn't always matter how they go in. It's just as long as they do. Another ball over the top again. Penda latching onto it. Penda still going here, and Schlotterbeck does well enough. He's always going to be beaten for pace, but his positional play there absolutely spot on and able to get the block in. Although Germany are back level, still going to be a tough afternoon. They've done ever so well to get themselves back into this. Need to really concentrate here. Try and get to half time. With the scoreline as it is. Yes, they can of course take the lead. Score one, a man down, why not two? Looking to break quickly there. Jacobs doing a really good job of trying to keep the pressure on, although Germany giving the ball away. Plenty to talk about on the Germany sideline, it would seem. Just trying to figure out and solve the puzzle of how they walk away from this game with something. Done ever so well to put themselves in a position where that is now possible. Didn't look like it would be once the red card was shown, and then the goal was conceded less than a minute later. A little bit of afters there on Schlotterbeck. He's coming together with Aurel Mangala there, and looks like he's in quite a bit of pain. It's actually Delcroix. Just caught the Germany defender. The follow through. And now Baku penalised for a push on Amuzu. Has been a bit stop-start here in this first half. Plenty of challenges flying in, but that's what you expect to see in a competitive encounter like this one. Eight minutes of regular time still to go here. The body strength there from Ismail Jacobs. Maya. Back to Leitch. Maya again able to turn. Looking to get the ball forward quickly. Nearly finding a matcher there. Just skipping underneath the right boot there of the Germany goal scorer. Mangala. Van Huysden back to Bornau. Mangala again. And to be fair, regardless of Germany had 11 or now 10 men, they haven't really allowed the Belgians to create too many opportunities from open play. And the ones that have come from long balls over the top or through the middle. Something that I'm sure Stefan Kuntz will be looking at half-time. If they can cut those out and nullify those threats, then they could set themselves up quite nicely for the second half here. What's been most impressive as well is their reaction to going a goal and a player down. It's been absolutely spot on. You can hardly tell that they've only got 10 men out there. Hasn't really been a case of Belgium dominating possession. Really taking advantage of the extra man. Of course, require a little bit more work off the ball. A bit more effort when it comes to movements, getting forward and getting back as well. And it becomes a case of picking your moments well. Not overstretching when you don't need to, not committing too many men forward when it's not a clear-cut chance to do so. Very difficult thing to do as well, to know when to move and when not to. Again, Leitch positioned perfectly there. Cutting out the cross along the ground from Ndaishmia. Delacroix, the throw back to Bonnat. Decent ball out wide here. Selemakers with the cross, just comes off the knee. And well, Umuzu on the half volley there, I believe. Forcing a good save from Grill. I'm not too sure it would have been on target. Umuzu certainly thinks it was. Let's have another look here. I think that was probably just going wide. Might get a better look at it here. Schlotterbeck trying to clear it with his knee. Well, it might have just snuck in off the post. Grill not taking any chances though. Belgium corner. 3.5 minutes of regular time still to go. Can't imagine there'll be too much stoppage time, perhaps a minute or two. Here comes the delivery, headed down into the ground and then fingertipped up and over by Grill again. Delacroix. He came flying in to take on that header, didn't he? Again the delivery and another header. This time Van Huysden, I believe. Yeah, Van Huysden just couldn't get it down though, could he? Looked a little off balance when he took it on. Was jumping backwards slightly, always difficult that. A, to generate power, and B, keep it under the crossbar. Well over that time. There's that ball over the top again. Schlotterbeck able to get to it. Jacobs getting back to help out now as well. Belgium looking to finish the half strong, and Ndaishmia continues to get himself into good shooting positions, coming in from that left flank. Not enough on that one to trouble Grill though. Again, too central. He was caught in between two minds there, whether to try and curl it into the far or near corner. In the end, it was neither. Looking to play their way out from the back. A little more space to work with for the home side here. For Germany as well, not to exert too much energy. Powering forward and looking to take the lead. I think patience is the name of the game now. Especially want to conserve some of that energy for the later stages of the game, where Belgium will probably go for the jugular and try and kill things off, which could open up a little space at the back as well for Germany to try and take advantage of. On the counter, they've already shown that they can find a way through on multiple occasions, even down to 10 men. Well, right on the dot, 45 minutes gone, and the halftime whistle goes. An entertaining first 45 with plenty to talk about. And Lokonga coming on for the Belgian side here for the second half. Just one substitution for the home side. Wagnerman, of course, does bring a little bit more height as well when it comes to set pieces. There's one more target to aim at from a dead ball situation. Perhaps a part of Stefan Kunz's thinking there. So a tough 45 minutes ahead. It was a tough task at hand when Germany did lose Pieper to that red card and then go a goal down. Wonderful reaction, something that Stefan Kuntz, I'm sure, will have talked about at half-time. A desire to get back in the game and the efforts are shown from his players to not lose their way. Mentally, were able to stay extremely strong and set themselves up as well as you can for the second half here, considering the circumstances they find themselves in or found themselves in. Ruzu trying to find an opening on that far side, stopped in its tracks though. Berisha still leading the line with Mecha to his right, Jacobs on the left, and Arne Meyer just slotting in behind them. Germany conserving their energy. We talked about it towards the end of the first half. Not venturing too far forward over the half until the ball does come their way on the halfway line, it would seem. There's Wagnerman. Free kick given. Also came a little late there. Foul on Lokonga, the new man. Geiger getting the foot in and the slight push as well. Probably the right decision. Here comes the delivery. That'll be an easy catch for Grill, and is. To send Jacobs on his way early. No support in and around him though. Berisha does eventually come and help out. Good tackle from the striker. That's what they need to do. They just need to disrupt the Belgians if and when they can. Try and break up their play whenever possible, without committing too many men forward or leaving too many spaces open in behind. It's almost a bit of a tightrope balancing act when you are a man down and in this position now where they can still get points from this, be it 1 or 3. And probably more likely 3 would be an added bonus, considering Jacobs looking for Berisha, can't find him. Picked off by Aurel Mangala. Taking a little back heel there. Defending. It's going to be a yellow card for Berisha here. You could hear the scream from Van Huysden. Not sure it was quite as nasty as the Belgian player is making out. Certainly didn't look intentional. Wow, just looking to win the ball back after it. Gone away from Berisha there. And Huijsen just getting there first, really. No complaints from Berisha there. Oh, take that one on the chin. And power forward, I'm sure. Huijsen seems to be moving okay. Mangala. Huijsen again. Germany doing a really good job positionally. I see Belgium struggling to find a way through at the moment. It's better from the home side. And that is a pretty good goal. De Ketelaere given too much space there, too much time on the ball, and curls one into the far corner. Very little Grill could do about that one. Belgium's number 14 with a fantastic finish there. At full stretch, just couldn't keep that one out. The Club Brugge youngster, and that one absolutely spot on. He picked his spot. He certainly found it, didn't he? Well, that was what Germany would have wanted to avoid at the start of this second half. 6 minutes and some change gone. And Belgium have their lead back. It's on the positive side. Germany know that they have come back from a goal down, with 10 men already in this game, so no reason why they can't do it again. Just need to make sure they don't concede any more. Otherwise, well, it will look less and less likely. Decent run there, Schlotterbeck not taking any chances at the far post, puts the ball out of play. Well aware of the Belgian player behind him. Muzu still claiming he was pushed just moments before. Not part of that bit of attacking play, but just before it. Belgium perhaps taking this corner short here. Saelemaekers with the delivery. Schlotterbeck and a half clearance. Only as far as Delcroix. Was unable to find the target there at the first time effort. Wagnerman. Throw down the line and Mecha tries to extend it. With the header, can't find a teammate though. Wagnerman does well to stop Belgium in their tracks before they can break quickly there. Stefan Kunz's game plan will have gone out the window early on in this second half, although I'm sure he'll have a contingency one in place as well. Players doing a fantastic job of following instructions and adapting to the situation already. They're going to be called upon again to do the same now. A tough test, but a Fantastic learning experience for these youngsters. Oh, the clearance only as far as Mangala though. We can expect plenty of possession for the Belgians here. Spinning the ball out onto that far side. Happy to just play the waiting game here, the home side. And that goal that they so desperately wanted. Have their lead back and now try and dictate the pace of this second half with that extra player. Tackle needed there, and a second one as well. Schlotterbeck getting enough on the ball, and the referee making that clear to the Belgian players as well. Can Germany try and break here? Decent ball almost into the feet of Amaya there from Ismail Jacobs. Definitely the right idea. Just couldn't follow through, or quite follow through on the execution. He wasn't far off though. As harsh as it sounds, it's chances like that that will be few and far between. Germany really need to take full advantage of and can't afford to just be slightly off the mark, as Jacobs was there. Schlotterbeck getting just enough on the ball. Kettelere, Belgium's goal scorer, on the receiving end of that. Understand why he felt he should have had a foul, but as the replay shows, Schlotterbeck playing the ball before the player. And not too recklessly, or not recklessly enough anyway. More accuracy needed there from Geiger. Put his teammate in a slightly precarious situation there. Tough times here at the moment for the German side, having to do a lot of ball chasing, which of course will drain those energy reserves. Given away cheaply there, Openda goes down, and it is a penalty for Belgium. Things going from bad to worse now. Schlotterbeck, well, his challenge was on the edge just moments ago, that one. A little too clear for the referee. Let's have another look at it here. The ball there. The first problem. Inviting the pressure again. Schlotterbeck getting a slight touch on the ball. It was the second challenge made after it with his right foot. Catching Openda's right shin. Schlotterbeck being shown a yellow for his troubles, and now a chance for Belgium to turn a 1-goal lead into a 2-goal lead and make life even more difficult for Germany. Dayishmiye, the goal scorer of Belgium's first, a chance to get him up, his tally up to 2. Belgium's up to 3. Well, cool and calm as you like there from the number 16. Has been Belgium's standout player, adds another one. here for Belgium will see them go above Bosnia-Herzegovina into second place, 2 points behind Germany. Excuse me, that can't be right, no. Belgium would go ahead of Germany, so Germany would drop down to second place and be a point behind Belgium. Belgium would go up to a 10-point total. Germany would stay on 9. So even with a defeat today, not all doom and gloom, of course. Still plenty of football to be played in these qualification group stages. Belgium did start things well in the group with 2 wins, but then a draw and a defeat could raise a few eyebrows. This result will well and truly get things back on track as far as they're concerned. For Germany, should it end in defeat here this afternoon, there's still plenty of positives to take from the game. Performance levels from pretty much everyone out there have been where they need to be. Just the way the game has unfolded has been rather unfortunate. Pelisha doing his best to try and be a thorn in the side of the Belgian defence. Advantage played. Ngala. Van Huisden. To Selemakers. Konga. Back to Selemakers once again. Belgium always with that extra little bit of space. I do say never in football, but route back into this looking less and less likely now for Stefan Kunz's side. Early red card, really throwing a spanner in the works. All out of play already. Yep, goal kick. Was the foul outside or inside? Probably just in. Not that it matters now, of course. Berisha. Again, doing really well there. Not got a lot to work with up front, and he's really trying his best. Can't fault him for effort, that's for sure. Congo brought down. Ball out wide, Selemakers. Far away past Schlotterbeck, does well there. Schlotterbeck on the receiving end of a heavy challenge there. Screams from the Germany number 4 there. Van Huizenden, the guilty party that time. Just over the top of the ball, slightly there, and the studs scraping that ankle. Painful one for Schlotterbeck. Looks like he'll be able to continue though. At full stretch, trying to keep the move alive. Just runs away from him slightly. The ball from Jacobs could have been a little more precise there. Of course, fatigue surely starting to set in now. Some of these players wouldn't be surprised to see maybe one more substitution, maybe two. Try and get some fresh legs out there and a bit of damage control into action. You never know, goal difference could play a part in the later stages of these group games. Jacobs to Geiger. Able to get bodies back behind the ball. Belgium in less of a rush to get the ball forward now as well with that 2-goal cushion. Chance for a fourth there. Openda with a blistering run in towards the near post. Good ball to find him as well. Try to cut it back, looking for that far corner. There's too far left in the end though. Good bit of vision there from De Ketelaere, disguising that pass. He does well to come out, make himself big, and forces Openda to put it wide in the end. Oh, good chance there, the captain putting up. The Cologne youngster looking to add another to Belgium's tally there. There's a good cross in towards the near post, plenty of whipping pace on it. Bournemouth trying to extend it into the far corner, but just putting it up and over. Just under 20 minutes still to go. Germany can peg one back. They do still stand a chance of coming away with something from this game. It's going to take some doing though. Pace of the game has really slowed down now, which is exactly what the doctor ordered for Belgium and exactly what they'd have been trying to do out there. Geiger coming off now. The substitutions, expected substitutions. Kettle coming on to replace him. Yannick Keitel. Berisha, who really has put in a shift, will be replaced by Kruger, who came off the bench and was an inspired substitution against Moldova. First touch on the ball, finding the back of the net, could do with a similar performance and introduction to the game here. Down the wing there, and he does well to stop it from going out for a corner. And to the back end of this game, these final stages. Is this the time that Germany try and one extra little push, try and give everything that's left, try and redeem themselves here. Slight misunderstanding there. Germany with a throw just inside the Belgium half. They seem like they've just stepped up the levels a notch or two. It's playing the waiting game and looking to just give it one last try. And at the death, of course, need to make sure they don't concede in the process either, as Amuzu makes way for De Smet. Mathisen taking an attacking player off and bringing on a defender. Looks like he's happy to set up shop and just see out this result. Touch football here from the home side. Just a little flick on. Will he get there first? He does. Belgium have their fourth. Oh, the pace of Ndayishimiye. Just too much to handle. He now puts an assist to his bag of tricks for the day. And Openda with an easy tap in. Now, well and truly puts the game out of reach for Germany, if it wasn't already so. To say it was a good bit of play though from the Belgians. Ndayishimiye doing ever so well there, just too quick for Grill, who did try to get out there and make a difference. Ndayishimiye well aware of his surrounding teammates and picking out Openda well, leaving the number 9 with an easy finish. It's been a roller coaster ride of international football for this under-21 side. In these last few days, big 4-1 win and results against Moldova. Now it would seem on the receiving end of a similar scoreline against Belgium, albeit under much more difficult circumstances with that red card. Decisions, situations definitely going against them here this afternoon. Can't be too many complaints, of course, about the sending off, but one could argue that Pieper was fouled first and therefore forced into making the foul in the moments thereafter. Openda quite clearly had a handful of Pieper's shirt, which allowed him to get in front of the German defender, and that's when Pieper then did bring him down. No complaints about that. Should the whistle have been blown a little earlier. And the decision given to Germany rather than Belgium. Mangala. Conga finds its way through. And another chance for Belgium now. Unselfish play from Selemakers. Laying it up on a silver platter there for Openda. He just scuffed the shot slightly, didn't he? As well to link up. Belgium's number 22 there, the 1-2. Working a treat, the finish just not there to match though. There's Wagnerman, first time we've really seen him bomb forward down that far side. Left-footed effort, just slicing it. Nowhere near the target in the end. And Janelt will now come on and replace Amaya. Still trying to get back to full match fitness after that lengthy time away from the pitch, away from the action. Did his best to try and keep the efforts going, but once that second Belgium goal came early into the second half, you knew it was going to be tough for Maya and company. As Kolasin comes on for Belgium for these final 10 minutes now as well. Selemakers, the player replaced. Was it? No, Openda, excuse me. Oh, Openda replaced by Boozy. Second substitution made by Belgium there. Didn't catch that one. Kolasin for Sailormakers. With his back to goal, trying to bring that one down, just calculating the flight of the ball there slightly. Mangala. With Burinau. Mangala again. Both teams looking forward to the end of this game now, I think, for different reasons. Belgium looking forward to celebrating a win after a draw and defeat without a win in their last two. Back on track for their hopes of qualifying for the next round of the competition. As for Germany, I don't think there'll be too many sad faces. It's a difficult task. Well and truly in the game until that red card. Was an evenly matched affair. Once the red card was shown, Belgium then holding all the aces. Belgium a good side as well. As we forget. And of course, as is so often the case, when you have that extra man, and the qualities that this Belgian side have, well, there's always going to be a tough day at the office. Players out on the pitch. Germany well and truly aware of what they would have been able to do. I don't think that will change as a result of this scoreline. Stephen Kuntz, I'm sure, will remind his players of that. Still losing, never easy to take, regardless of how it's done. That's good work there by Keitel. Felt like he'd done enough to keep the ball in play there. Didn't look like the whole of the ball was over the line. Over the top there. Once again, spring in the step of Ndayishimiye, causing the German defence problems again. Jarnelt now with the captain's armband. The guilty party on that occasion. Set piece opportunity now for the Belgians here with just under 5 minutes to go. in with a header back into the path. Daishmir there. 2 goals and an assist for him today. Looks like he's going to be lining up this free kick as well. Belgium is on a hat-trick. It's going to take a finish here to beat Grill from this distance. Takes a slight deflection, which does help it over. Another look at it here. I'll tell you what, that deflection probably doing Grill a favour, because it looked like it was heading for that left corner. Certainly has been in the mood today, and Daishmir, hasn't he? The cross again. Corner in towards the near post. Certainly looks like something that the Belgians have worked on in training. And that shot quite clearly penalised there. Some ball there. Wagnerman unable to get there though, just a little too much mustard on that one from Keitel. Face hold on for these final few minutes as well. Smith with time on the ball decides to go backwards rather than forwards. Gala. Now to face. It's the spitting image of David Luiz, the Belgian number 4 there. From far away anyway. Certainly sporting the same hairstyle, that's for sure. The Belgians happy to just run the clock down now. The Germans, I'm sure, equally as happy to see this game come to an end now. Oh well, a chance to make it 5 there. Smile on the face of Lakonga. Let's have another look at this one. Time and space, and very nearly curled it away from Grilling goal. 3 minutes of stoppage time added on, and perhaps just getting a fingertip to that. Header away. 2 minutes of stoppage time still to go here. So Germany's next game in the competition. Have to wait until October. And then we'll take on Moldova again. Chance to try and get things back on track there. Game which you would expect them to win. Already mentioned, not all doom and gloom, just a point behind Belgium in Group I now. Second place in the table. Second round of group games still to come as well, so plenty of points still up for grabs. And you would think Germany have enough in their locker to finish high enough to reach the next stage of the competition as well. So they set themselves up relatively well already. Of course, today's result will go against the plan I'm sure they had in place, but it's games like this that you do have to take on your chin as well sometimes and let them dictate how the rest of the games unfold. Brush this one off, move on and keep doing what they've been doing. They should be absolutely fine. But not to dwell on results like this, especially when decisions go against you and red cards pretty much dictate the way the game ends. The game has now ended. Belgium with a convincing victory. 4-1 over Germany. Of course, that extra man, a big help on the day, and you can see that's exactly the opinion of both managers as well. Well, 19 minutes in, Pieper shown the red card, which then handed Belgium their lead from that free kick as well, and Mecha pegging things back half an hour in from the penalty spot. But into the second half, that's when things went from bad to worse, with 3 goals in quick succession. And that was all she wrote for Germany this afternoon at least. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you do next time. Until then, take care.